The thumbnail for this video is a video game, but you probably already knew that if you're here to play. You can find how to play below. Every 5 minutes, the program I wrote checks the latest comments on this video and uses that to play rock, paper, scissors against an AI. Here's how I did it. There are two really popular videos on YouTube that started a trend. Thumbnails that automatically change over time to show either how many views the video has or how much money MrBeast has to give away because of the amount of views the video has. This got me thinking, if you can automatically change an image and if you can also automatically update a thumbnail to be that image, does that mean that I could have the thumbnail be a video game of some sort? I started off this adventure by learning how the basics of this work. So basically how I could copy Tom Scott and MrBeast. There are some websites out there that apparently can do this for you. You can just give them a basic image and then create a text box that will fill in the data you want to update. Those websites are great if that's what you want to update, but they do not allow for me to write my own code and logic. So instead, I found this tutorial here that uses the American elections to constantly update a thumbnail with the current standings. And it does that in Python. Please, why? I thought I was past that. I'm not a big fan of Python, but that doesn't mean that I don't know how to use it. So I followed the basic setup of the tutorial and learned that it's surprisingly simple to get this to work. I made a basic white background image and I just tell the program to draw that image and then write text on top of it, which is a randomly selected number between 1 and 15, just for the sake of testing. Then using the YouTube API, I had it connect to a random test video that I uploaded as unlisted and use that video's ID, the weird numbers and letters you see here, to have the program know what video's thumbnail to change, which it did. But as you can see, anytime I run the program, it chooses a random number and updates the thumbnail to display that number. It works! But we can ignore the fact though that I had to spend several hours with ChatGPT to properly connect to the YouTube API because some packages refused to install and it made no sense at all, and I really hate Python, but it's the best option for this kind of thing, and so the rest of the tutorial was about election stuff, so I could just... But clearly this isn't much of a game. I guess I could make it so players can just guess a random number, but there's no fun in that. I figured it needed to be something that's easy to read when it's a tiny thumbnail, and it should be playable against an AI so that players can collaborate somehow, like when Twitch chat plays a video game. You can probably make it much more complicated using a database or something, but maybe that's an idea for a future project. For now, I just decided to go with the good old rock, paper, scissors. I wrote some code that chooses either rock, paper, or scissors for the player and for the AI, and then used those values to decide the winner, and in turn updated the text of the thumbnail with who won and what they chose to win. Or of course, if it's a draw. Speaking of drawing, I don't know how to do that. And I would love for the thumbnail to not only contain words. Great, that's done. Not bad, considering. I then set a few constant variables in Python that resembled the images, and based on what the player or the AI choose, the right image would appear on screen. It would appear on screen. I am so tired. The only thing that's missing currently is how people can control the player side of the game. There is no point in making this any more difficult than it really is. I honestly just yoinked the 25 latest comments from the video that have !vote in the comment, and then check which option has been voted for the most. And away with the randomly generated number, hello comment section. And that is how I turn my thumbnail into a video game. Again, you can play by typing !vote and then what you want to vote for in the comments. The game updates every 5 minutes, so go crazy and see how often you can beat the AI. Let me know if you like this video and if you'd like to see me try and make a bigger game this way maybe. Until then, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all next time. Or in the comments. Bye!